Good morning, everyone. This is a first for me. Just got out of the shower. Got a lot of things to do today. Gotta post a update on Ginger Snap if you've been following that journey. I think it's coming to an end care-wise. Gotta feed the chicks and the baby quails. Gonna go through and water everyone, mist everyone. The baby garter snakes gotta eat today. And we're gonna try to handle the Peter's banded skinks and get the weight on them to see where they're at. Never done an update or anything on them, never done anything on them, so when we're working with them, I'll fill you in on how everything's been going with the Peter banded skinks.
My favorite time in the morning. Good morning, babies. Good morning, chicks. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I love my quills. And then we got baby chicks. Hi, ladies. They're all supposed to be ladies. Obviously, we won't know for a while. Gotta get their lights all changed. Gotta change that yucky water. Same with the quails. They need food. So, I'll get that started, and then I'll be right back.
Really cool, and they really loved me. And now they are kind of starting to get a little skittish the older that they get. Understandable. So I hand feed them from time to time. This is Ono. Hi, Ono. Ono's the only one that really loves me, which is fine. There's 6 of them, so I got one at least to love me. And when all the other ones see Ono eating, they normally come over too. I love it. They're getting their big bird feathers in, and I'm so excited. They're starting to try to fly. They really are just the sweetest. If I could just earn their trust, and we would be like smooth sailing, I think. Alright, I don't have many takers. I'm gonna get back to work now. Miss Ginger get out on her walk this morning. I have no idea if you can hear me with the water. So I'll have to watch this stuff. Just to make sure. Set everything in the morning. Hi, Ginger. She's like, yeah, no, not right now. Trying to enjoy myself, but thank you. Alright, I'll come back to play with you in a little bit, Ginger. Okay, now that I'm ready for the day, it's time to finally thaw out the chicken gizzards, chicken hearts, livers, that sort of stuff for the garter snakes. They'll be pretty excited. I have to clean the baby garter snakes nursery while this is thawing out. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And of course the first day that I start deciding to record, El Jenny is outside of my house. So hopefully they don't turn the internet and shit off. I don't know if they can do that, but that would really suck. 'Cause I plan on finishing recording this and then I'm gonna edit. So hopefully. So once this is done thawing, I'm gonna cut it all up and then I'll show you putting it in their cage. The babies won't eat in front of me yet. Still working on it. Like, they'll let me hold them and stuff. They're totally fine with that, but they're really shy eaters, which is normal. It's fine. I don't like people to watch me either. So I'll be back in the next clip. Just because it does get a little messy. And then she's gonna get to have some food. And we're also gonna try and do some shed ease
because she has some scoops coming off where she's healing. And I'm hoping maybe, I don't know if it says anything about turtles. I don't think that it does. But it's not gonna hurt her, really. So, hoping that helps get the scoots off. Those scoots come off, helps with the process, move a little faster. I haven't been doing any Neosporin or anything like that. And don't worry, I use Neosporin without pain relief, because the pain relief is poisonous to reptiles, and I believe birds and that kind of stuff too. And then I made a betadine solution that I'm going to use to scrub her. And I know it looks super dark on here, but I promise you it looks like tea. Like it's supposed to. Just on camera it looks really dark. So, let's get started. So that way then she can enjoy her food. She is such a sweet little lady. She has been a joy to take care of. Probably one of the better aquatic turtles that I've dealt with. Being in the rescue, we've dealt with a lot of, I think we've had 7 red-eared sliders, I think. And then we've had a stink pot turtle who was the biggest Krabby Patty. You could not touch him without him trying to bite you. Loved him to death though, because he had a personality. And I'm a fan of animals with personalities. Whether it's a big personality or a sweet personality. I think that's why reptiles are one of my favorites, because they are just so personable. Every single one of them are different. I have 10 leopard geckos, and every single one of them are different from each other. Every single one. When I first started doing the betadine scrubs, her shell would just bubble with, I'm assuming, all of the bacteria that was in there. I should have started doing these videos then, but I didn't. You live and you learn. And this is kind of what excuse me, her shell looks like now. I don't know if it'll focus. You could tell it was really inflamed and really red when she first got here. I had to basically debris it every day. She never fought me through it at all. She stayed still and let me do my thing. She was very appreciative, which is so nice. Because some of them are very upset that I am taking care of them. Just because, you know, they don't understand, but she was like, I get it. I got you, girl. I know what you're doing. And I appreciate it greatly. At least that's how I feel that she was. Might not have been. Now she doesn't even get betadine soaks every single day. For the first like 2 weeks we did. It was every single day. For the first week we did betadine wraps too. So she would get her little soak, and we would do the Neosporin and everything, and then wrap her up with betadine. And Just let her soak in that for about an hour. And then take it off, but still let her dry dock for maybe about another hour, hour and a half. Went really hard on it because, to be completely honest, I thought I had bit off more than I could chew when taking her on. Because I had never seen one as bad as her. And I was super nervous. But I got into this to help animals. So I wasn't going to say no. And I'm really glad I didn't say no because she's so sweet. And I don't know where she would have ended up if I didn't take her. I'm really hoping that the zoo and everything takes off soon, or has some inkling that it will be taken off soon, because she's one that I really want in the zoo. But if I can't really raise the funds for the zoo, then she's probably going to be one that I have to put up for adoption, unfortunately, and that will go towards the zoo. That's a completely separate video that I'm gonna start talking about more, just to inform you guys. Keep everybody up to date. That will probably be on Patreon exclusively. So, alright, she's all been clean. So now I'm gonna put her in her water. Let her sit in there. Wash my hands. So you can see my stuff in the background. The lighting is best in here, in my kitchen. Let's see, what did I do? Oh, here it is. I don't know how many gallons of water this is. I've never learned how to figure that out. It's not really a priority. Oh yes, she knows her food. I'm very excited. Here, let me take, I'm gonna pause this and I'll take my phone down so you can see her eat. Well, I had to stop recording. You can really see her shell now, how pretty it is. Look over here. Look, Miss Ma'am. There you go. And she's a really messy eater, so that's one of the reasons why I still feed her in here. Her shell was all the black. Now the colors are really starting to come out. Because I know you'll eat about a handful. She is just simply the best. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and we'll come back later on when, probably when I'm cutting up the garter snake's food and or feeding them. We'll see. Okay, so this is the last part of the video. I believe unless I have something else to do. I already fed the garter snakes. I did all of that because really it's not super interesting. So I have the Piers Bandit Skinks with me. I'll show you. This is Morticia. Morticia is more sociable than Gomez. I got these guys imported from Africa. Well, I didn't personally import them. I got them from somebody in Texas who imported them. The issue is, I was told that they were well started,
eating great, and that was not the case when I got them. I think I saw them for sure eat 1 meal. That was it, and I've never seen them eat again. I think it was Morticia, she took a nibble of a hard-boiled egg, but not a meal. Ever since then, I can't get them to eat. I feel like I've tried just about everything. I tried fruit, maybe, like, I blended it up. I gave them whole fruit. They didn't eat that, so I blended it up. They lick it, and then they're not interested. I've tried, somebody said pinkies, not interested. I've tried live feeders, like mealworms and dubias, not interested. I was like, maybe superworms, not interested. Waxworms, not interested. So, I'm gonna try to start assist feeding them. It's just some Fluker's appetite booster type of deal. Then I've added some Repashi's in there. It's the veggie burger. And then just because Repashi's super calcium. Just because I do worry that since they haven't been eating, they haven't been getting any calcium. I lost. Fingers crossed. I'm going to attempt to see if maybe they'll just eat it out of this. If not, then I'm going to have to get the sponge in their mouth. I don't want to do that. But we're going to try Morticia first. And then I'll get you guys caught up to date. Let's see, do you want to eat some? Is it good? Did you like it? You want to eat some more? No, that was enough here. You just lick it. Maybe, if I get it on your nose, just a tad. Not even gonna lick it? Nope. It's like they're super, they have a lot of energy. Oh, there we go. I don't mind if you move my finger. Morticia, you were just so cute. I really wanted Peter to bend its geeks, and I should have waited. These guys were just like a couple dollars cheaper than Underground, and I've had really good experiences with Underground. I know a lot of people aren't necessarily fans of them, but I've never had an issue. I'm not necessarily super concerned about them importing the animals that they do import out of the wild, because some of them people have not started to breed yet, and they have started to work on them on their own to start to breed them. And literally like maybe a week after I got these, Underground was in stock again. So, and I think Undergrounds actually would have been well started. I'm not gonna say where I got them from because that's just not fair. This could have been like a one-off thing that they were started for them, and once they got to me, their second round of shipping, that they just, we're over it. I know both of them were pretty banged up. They had a lot of scarring under their chin. Gomez, you can see it. I'm still working on it.
See his chin, it has gotten a lot better, but also his little finger was so fat. Hi, buddy. Me and Gomez have gone round and round. You can see that he is much skinnier because he is much more difficult to even get to attempt to eat. And when I find poops in there, it's one. So Morticia is definitely a lot bigger than he is. You gonna death roll? Yeah. Yeah. Gonna definitely have to assist him. So that's exciting. I don't use gloves, so I've almost gotten bit, I don't know how many times, from different animals, not them. But Gomez has tried once, and it was an assist feeding type of a deal. So I've learned that I'll just put this little towel on it, I'll wrap him up like a little grandma. Ain't that right, buddy? Oh. And we're just gonna pull your little lip down there. They are so strong. Sorry if I don't look at the camera. He is already biting us. He's such a pain. But I love him, so it's okay. It's one of the downsides of getting wild-caught animals. Field collected wild-caught, either or. You might have to do this kind of stuff. They've been wormed, they've been treated for parasites, all of that. It's just, he's just a little pain. He doesn't want to open his mouth. He is huffing and he is puffing, and he is going to bite my finger off. It would help if I had the stuff ready to let go. He's upset. The people that we got him from said that they were eating cat food, wet cat food, dry cat food, whatever, you know, dog food. Nothing. I've not been able to get them to eat anything. So hopefully with this appetite booster, it'll make them actually want to eat, and it'll be smooth sailing from now on. I think we might have to do this a couple times. That's why I made so much. Just in case. I made sure their temperatures are correct day and night. Humidity for this time of year in Africa where they're from, I went that far and nothing. I got them because I want to breed them. These guys are, I feel like, the perfect size skink, because you have like fire skinks and that kind of stuff that are kind of small, but then you have blue tongues who are a lot bigger. These guys are like right dead center in the middle and just the best. And they have really good personalities. For them coming out from the wild, I could handle them immediately. Like, they came, never tried to bite me, didn't run, nothing. And I feel like that's not something that you can say with a lot of lizards. Skinks in general are just one of my favorites.
we got some food in us. I see you eating. He's eating really reluctantly, but he's doing it. Good job, buddy. Yes, little Gomez. Let me help you out. You can get it down your throat. Yeah. More tissues next, don't worry. Ain't that right, girlfriend? Oh no, she's getting ready to poop. She's got her lips all spread. Yeah, that's what she's doing. So see, Morticia is at least eating, I believe. What is she eating? I could not tell you. Because I put multiple things in there and it never looks like anything's touched. Yeah, she just pooped. She just pureed it. So something's happening. I just don't. I think I need to put a camera. Oh my god, I'm recording. Oh my god, 12 minutes. This section is gonna be. Oh, are you eating it? Or are you trying to bite me? Let me uncover your nose. There you go. So reluctant to eat. With these guys, it's also, people don't know what they eat out in the wild. They don't know a lot about these guys. Something that I don't understand is people just go over and they're like, oh, look at that, I like it. And then they like bring it back. Did nobody study these animals before bringing them into captivity? Like, what is going on? But since I've been recording so long, I am gonna turn the camera off. And then I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll be back. But that being said, you can give me a like, you can follow, you can subscribe, you can comment. I think that's all the things that you can do on all the platforms. You can hit the bell notifications. Yeah. No clue what we're gonna do in the next video. Probably the same stuff, just with different animals. Until then, I'll see you next time.